Hey guys, it's Kyle, or the How To Guy 123 here, and in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a Windows 10 bootable USB for free. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go down into the description below, and I'll have a link for the Windows 10 Media Creation Tool. And this tool is created by Microsoft, and it's what we're going to use to create our bootable USB. So you're just going to want to come down here to where it says Download Tool Now, and just click the download button. The file is pretty small, so it shouldn't take any time to download. And I'd recommend dragging it onto your desktop just so we can access it easier. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my USB. Now your USB needs to be at least 8 GB in size. In this case, I'm going to be using a 64 GB USB, so that's plenty of space. So I'm going to go to this PC and I'm just going to go ahead and format my USB. So you're going to want to make sure you don't have any important files because you will lose them. And if you do, just go ahead and back those files up. So just find your USB, make sure it's the right one. In my case, it's the H drive here, and you're going to want to right click on it and then click on Format, and then just click on Start and OK. And once our format is complete, we can close out of this and we can go ahead and open up the Media Creation Tool. And once it's open, it's going to say getting a few things ready, so just let the program do its thing. Alright, so that took about a minute, but once that is done, go ahead and click on Accept to accept the license agreement. Now let it continue getting things ready. Alright, so now you're going to want to choose Create Installation Media, USB Flash Drive for another PC. Do not choose Upgrade this PC now because that's going to upgrade this PC. If we choose Create Installation Media, that's going to create our bootable USB. So once you've chose that, click on Next. And here you can choose the edition of Windows you want. So here it's using just the recommended specs for the computer I'm on right now. But if you would like to change these, just uncheck this box here and you can choose whether you want a different language. Under edition, you can only choose Windows 10. But if you want to choose Home or Pro, we can get to that step later. Under architecture, you can choose whether you want a 32-bit or 64-bit. I'm going to choose a 64-bit. And then once you've chose the Windows edition that you want, go ahead and click on Next, and then choose USB flash drive, and click on Next. Now here is where we're going to choose which USB or which drive we want to create the bootable USB on. So remember before, I'm going to be doing mine on the H drive, so make sure you're choosing the right drive. Then click on Next. Now it's getting a few more things ready, and now it's downloading Windows 10, and it's going to go ahead and automatically create our bootable USB when it's done downloading. So I'm going to go ahead and let this do its thing, and it should take about 15 to 20 minutes. So our bootable USB was created successfully, so just go ahead and click on Finish, and the Media Creation Tool will take a second to clean some stuff up, and then it's going to close. So here we have successfully created our Windows 10 bootable USB. Now you can go ahead and plug it into the computer you want to install Windows on and boot from it. Now to boot from your bootable USB, you're just going to want to plug it into the computer you want to install Windows on. And then before the computer boots into any operating system, you're just going to want to boot into the BIOS. In my case, you just have to press the F2 key and that will bring you to the BIOS. Now when you're in the BIOS, your BIOS will look something like this. And in my case, you just have to go over to the boot tab and set the boot priority of our USB to the first position above the hard drive so that it boots to the USB and not the hard drive. Then you just go over to exit and save, and then when your computer restarts, it's going to boot into the Windows installer. And there we go, we have successfully booted into the Windows installer that is running off our bootable USB. So that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I'm not going to go through on how to actually install Windows. It's pretty straightforward, you just go through the setup. And this video is mostly focused on just creating the bootable USB. The only thing I do want to mention is that during the Windows installer, it does allow you to pick whether you want to install Windows Home or Windows Pro. If you want to choose which edition of Windows you want to install, you can do that through there. Just make sure you don't choose the N versions because those don't allow you to have any media capabilities if you didn't know that. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If this helped, leave a like. If it didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below and I'll try my best to help you guys out. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.